Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Dunbar Snack Bar here with some MLB 2K11. I am excited about this game because I get to play as the Toronto Blue Jays in this one. Toronto Blue Jays are a very good team. I'm definitely excited about the offense that I think they're going to be able to produce in this game. But what I'm getting excited about more than anything else is a chance to play as Rajai Davis once again. He's one of my favorite baseball players in baseball today. So I'm hoping to see a lot of good stuff out of him and out of the Blue Jays in general. I'm going up against the Kansas City Royals in this game. I'll go into why I chose the Royals here in a little bit, but to give you the pitching matchup, Kyle Davies is going to be starting for the Kansas City Royals, and I'm going to have Brett Cecil on the mound for me. Now, neither of these pitchers are anybody to get too excited about, so I'm thinking that there is going to be a lot of offense in this game. So early on, it definitely seems like that is going to be the case, as Escobar is going to take this one into right center field. You cannot hit a ball more into the gap than this one here, as the center fielder and right fielder get there at the exact same time. I get to third, no problem at all. I'm not going to lie, home plate was looking kind of tempting there, but I decided with the game being this early and it still being tied, I'm not going to do anything too crazy quite yet. Who knows? Maybe if the game gets crazy down the road, I might do some interesting stuff here. But being 90 feet away from home, that does open up some things that are kind of cool to do, like the suicide squeeze right here. Bautista does a good job laying down that bunt, and it pulls the catcher off of home plate, making it so that I have no problem getting to home at all. So nice bunt there. On the next at-bat, Adam Lind is going to take this fastball into center field. This one is a long shot that is going over the wall. 416 feet is no small shot, so good job by Adam Lind there to be able to get that home run. And what's really been nice for me is all aspects of my offense have definitely been working and working well here in the game. I've already laid down a sacrifice bunt. I've had a good shot into the gap, and I've had a home run here pretty early. So if I can keep this kind of offense going throughout the entire game, I will have no problem not only coming out with the win, but winning big. I'm not worried about my offensive production. I'm more worried about Kansas City's offense in this one here. Now, I don't really have too much confidence with Brett Cecil in this one here. I don't mean to offend anybody, especially if you're a Blue Jays fan. But when you take a look at how Brett Cecil's been doing this season here, it really hasn't been too hot. Ever since spring training, his fastball has reduced in velocity by a good amount. In some games, it's been maxing out at 91 miles an hour. And Brett Cecil is the kind of pitcher who excels at forcing hitters to go ahead and put the ball on the ground into the infield, where the infielders have absolutely no problem getting the easy out. That's awesome. That's effective pitching. But the downside of that, though, is you got to make contact, or you got to have the hitters make contact to be able to do what you do best. And when you have a fastball with even less velocity than what you traditionally have, it's going to be a lot easier for the hitters to take that pitch, not only make contact with it, but put it in a place of the field where you might not want it to go. So I know what happens in real life doesn't have too much effect on the game. I know 2K Sports just try to integrate that a little bit, but I guess what I'm getting at here is I just don't have too much confidence in him. But to kind of go into why I chose the Kansas City Royals here, of course we're switching topics here really quick. The Royals are the team that is closest to me geographically, so chances are when I get to watch a Major League Baseball game in real life, I'm here at Kauffman Stadium. Kauffman Stadium is one of my favorite ballparks. I think it's one of the most beautiful ballparks there are. Definitely nice to go to. The fountains in the outfield sometimes are a little bit more interesting than what's going on the field. But I've got a lot of cool memories here at Kauffman Stadium, and I think I chose the Royals for selfish reasons, so hopefully you guys are all right with that. Royals are doing pretty good this season, so who knows? Maybe they'll be able to put up a good fight in this one here. Now, in the fourth inning here, the Royals are going to get their first run here. I do put a bad angle on Rajai Davis, but I think even if I had put one where he was going straight to the wall right away, they still would have gotten the triple on this one. So not a bad hit by the Royals here at all. Fortunately, though, I'm able to get out of this situation, and that seems to be the story for Brett Cecil so far in this game, is just being able to get out of a number of situations. There have been a good number of hits by the Royals, but Brett Cecil puts the ball on the ground and ends up working out for me here in the end. Here's another example of me getting out of a situation. Adam Lind goes up for the catch, doesn't make it, gets the error, and the bases are loaded in the fifth inning. Fortunately, though, with only 2 outs, Cecil is able to get the next batter to go ahead and put it on the ground, and I get out of that one here. Now, Jose Bautista here is going to have a hit that's really going to be nothing too exciting. It's the catch more than anything that's worth taking another look at here, so I'll show it to you here real quick. This is interesting because he overshoots it and has to reach behind him to make the catch. Strikes a little pose as he does it too. I don't know if that was the computer rubbing it in or just a bad catch all around, but I thought it was cool. Now, Adam Lind is going to take this fastball down the right field line. It's not going to be over the wall, but I'm going to do something here pretty crazy with Adam Lind because he is not the fastest player on the team, and I am going 3. I make it. That was a close play, but Adam Lind goes ahead, and he gets the triple there to be able to set up some good stuff for me because, once again, 90 feet away from home, what's that going to set up here for me with only 1 out? All right, I'm not going to do the suicide squeeze here this time. But I am going to go ahead and lay down a bunt here with Aaron Hill. Now, I said I wasn't going to do the suicide squeeze, but it ends up working anyway for me here as Lind is able to get to home plate. Doesn't pull the catcher off of the plate, but it's all right. There wasn't enough time there to be able to make a play. So, half of my runs to this point are been bunts, but that doesn't last for too long as Encarnacion is going to take this shot into right field. That's over the wall. That's his first home run of the game here. And I don't know what it is about right field for me here, but it seems like a lot of my big hits are going in that direction. I don't know if it's just me not having played this game here for some time. I'm not hitting right, or maybe I am hitting things right. Who knows? I'll take the hits wherever I happen to hit them, especially if they're over the wall like this one here. So, nice hit by Encarnacion in this one here. Davis is really starting to feel the pressure. I don't know if his energy was starting to go down or he just lost a lot of composure. But after this, things are definitely not working out for him here. Now, I've got Snyder here up at the plate. It's going to go ahead and hit him in the shoulder. I thought that one was seriously going to hit him in the head once it was released. Fortunately, it wasn't, though. He ends up not getting injured here, but he's going to walk to first there with that hit by pitch. So the Royals are going to go ahead and take out Davies. Remember what this guy looks like here real quick, because of all of the players that 2K Sports has created, I think that this guy who's coming in looks the least like the real pitcher. I'm going to go ahead and call this guy Igor here because nobody in the world looks like this guy. This guy's mouth is huge. His eyes are creepy. He does not look like a human. So, no offense to the pitcher here, but he's getting called Igor here for the rest of the game. So with Igor coming in here, maybe he might be able to do some stuff that mixes things up here and gets me not to be able to get so many hits here. Snyder's going to get right to where he's supposed to go. This was just so frustrating for me here because this is going to end up being yet another triple here for the Royals. But if you don't have the game or you don't know how it works, there's a giant white circle where the game tells you the general area of where the ball is going to be. And then your player is going to have a little arrow that kind of gives you the exact location of where he's going to be. So I got there, but with the animation here, he just didn't give his glove up fast enough to be able to get the catch there. So what should have been an out turns into a triple. But again, I get out of it. Rajai Davis, no problem getting to second here, of course, because it's Rajai Davis. This guy's a speed demon. Now, this shot here by Bautista here. Bautista's definitely been a role player in this one and been doing a good job here. But that's going to go ahead and advance Rajai Davis. I feel kind of bad because Bautista doesn't have any really big hits or anything cool to show, but I don't know. Now here's Adam Lind. I'm not going to be dropping the bunt. I'm going to go ahead and hit this one into center field, and that is going to score Rajai Davis. So Adam Lind now has a home run, a triple, and a single. So he's only a double away from getting that cycle. So hopefully I'll be able to get that in this game. That'd be kind of cool because I don't have that in MLB 2K11 quite yet. But we're in the 7th inning with 2 outs, so I don't know if I'll be able to get another at-bat with Lind. Now this hit is going to be going into left center, and I'm not going to lie, it's refreshing to say left center and nothing to do with right field. But that will go ahead and score the runner. There's going to be no play whatsoever. So nice job getting that RBI double for Aaron Hill. Expands my lead here late in the game even more. So I'm liking how things are going because it seems like my offense is still continuing to work really well, and all aspects of hitting are definitely working well. Now, I get asked a lot how I get so many hits in a game and how I score so many runs because you guys know I don't play on an easy setting here at all. I play on All-Star. The thing is, though, is you got to remember baseball is a game of statistics. You can learn a lot about a player or a team just by looking at the statistics. So one of the things that you can do is the game does allow you to be able to view some of the information about a pitcher. When you get that information pulled up by using your directional pad there on your Xbox 360, it'll bring up the pitches that the pitcher has and the frequency that the pitcher throws them. So sometimes we'll come across a pitcher who throws a fastball 86% of the time. Kind of lets you know what he's going to be throwing, so you can anticipate that, and you can use that to be able to figure out the pitcher. So that's kind of how I get the hits there. Just to kind of answer your question here real quick. Now here we are in the 9th inning. Adam Lind does get up to the plate again here. This is going to go off the warning track, and it's going to hit the wall, and that is going to be a double. So not only does he get the RBI, but that is the cycle for Adam Lind. I told you I'd never gotten this in MLB 2K11, so that's kind of awesome to get. To be honest, I can't think of the last time that I got it in MLB 2K10 either. But my lead is expanding, so nice job by Adam Lind there. He definitely gets player of the game here in my book, regardless of what happens here. Aaron Hill's going to hit this one in the left field. That will go ahead and get the run and advance my runners. I got somebody on first and third now. I'm going to go ahead and try and steal with Aaron Hill, but I'm going to let you guys know I don't get it here just because I didn't have the time to be able to show the highlights. So I've only got a runner on third now here with Encarnacion here at the plate. He's going to take this one into left field, so the other side of the field from where he hit his last home run, and that is going to be his second home run of the game. That continues to expand my lead, and I'm kind of wondering if I'm just running up the score here. Igor's not too happy about it. But I don't know if I should just lay down some bunts just to get the game over with. But you never know. Something cool might happen, and I might have to show a highlight for. So I don't know if I'll just drop the bunt. Hopefully this game will be over there pretty quick, as this is getting kind of ridiculous. Not gonna lie. Blue Jays are just doing a great job, and Kansas City really hasn't been able to do anything to be able to hold me back, especially on the pitching side of things. Well, to kind of let you know what else happens here, Snyder's going to hit this one into left center. So opposite side of where he usually hits it. I'm going to decide to go 3 with this one here. Snyder's going to get there standing up because once again, Kansas City decides not to go ahead and try and make a play and to get the runner. And I don't know what was holding them back because they were doing that a lot this game. It was just not cool. But this hit in the left field will go ahead and score him. And that continues to expand my lead. This has been a huge 9th inning. I'm at 5 runs already here in the 9th inning. Usually, I'll just go ahead and just lay back and relax and enjoy the rest of the game here. But, you know, when you're clicking like this, what can you really do? I mean, I don't think you just want to sit there and just let them walk all over you here. But I don't know. Maybe I should have done that here in this one because it's not real life. But with this hit in the right field, that will go ahead and score my runner. That will be the last run for me here in this game. It's 13-1 here in the 9th inning. So with that being my last run, I've definitely been impressed with the Toronto Blue Jays here in this game. It's really been a lot of fun being able to be the Blue Jays here and to really see the bats be alive here in this one. Got the cycle too, so that's been kind of nice. Now to kind of let you guys know here, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to sit down Cecil. Not because he was doing a bad job or anything like that, but I wanted to do this to try and hurry up the end of the game. Because by putting Camp in, he's a fresh pitcher. Cecil was at like 20-something for his energy. So hitters weren't having too hard of a time getting a number of hits off him. So I'm hoping with Camp, I can just force some easy outs here pretty quick and get this game taken care of. So Cecil's not going to get the complete game. That's all right. I'm really not too worried about that. I'm just wanting this game to be over here pretty quick. So he's done a good job in this game and definitely earned a lot of respect here for the virtual Brett Cecil, I guess I should say. Adam Lind is going to get this to step on the bag for the last out of the game, and I'm going to end up winning this one 13-1 with 22 hits. That is ridiculous. 6 runs there in the 9th inning. But I'll take it. It was a lot of fun to play as the Toronto Blue Jays, and who knows, I might play as them again. Cecil ends up getting player of the game, like I said. Should have been Adam Lind, though. He's the one who I had winning it, but that's all right. I'll go ahead and disagree with the computer here. But thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Continue to send in your viewer requests, I guess I should put it there. Definitely keep track of all of them. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. Subscribe if you haven't already. And hit the like button. That helps me out quite a lot. Now, just wanted to tell you guys thanks again for watching. As always, though, you guys have a good one.